Hey everybody, it's that time of year to where seasons are picking back up. We got high school season coming up. We've got our ALTA season if you're in Atlanta, USTA seasons, all kinds of tennis. Get ready to pick up here in the next month or two. And so that means a lot of doubles play. And so what we're going to do on Thursday night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time is have a free webinar for you guys on how to play winning doubles. All right? And we're going to be covering a lot of topics here, but I'm just going to go through 8 real quick so you can kind of see if this is something you want to participate in or even invite your teams to go over with me if you're a captain of a team or you're a high school coach or what have you. First thing we're going to do is we're going to talk about court positioning and the deadly mistakes I see every day out there in league play and how to avoid them. Lots of people get themselves in the wrong position, especially when they're returning serve. There's definitely a trend I see over and over again, and you guys are just losing tons of points when you do it. So we're going to cover that to make sure you stop doing that. All right, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go over the power of positive energy. Bryan Brothers, obviously, great doubles team, one of my favorite teams to watch of all time. And we're going to take some notes from them and look at how they use positive energy to their advantage, and it helps them win matches, and not enough players at the league level even think to do these things. Okay, next we're going to talk about how to communicate with your partner. Again, looking at the Bryan Brothers, they don't go through one point where they're not doing some kind of communication. And lots of teams out there, they either don't communicate at all, or they start having a big boardroom meeting in the middle of the match, which takes too much time, which isn't helping their flow or their opponents. It's actually a little bit rude when I see it. I'm like, you gotta communicate with your partner. Then all of a sudden I notice they're like sitting there for tea and crumpets, and it's just not the right thing to do. So we're going to talk about what is the right thing to do, what is enough talking, what's too much talking. All right, now we're going to talk about he or she who hits there first loses. I watch this all the time, like, no, don't hit it there, don't hit it there, and then, you hit it there, and then you lose another point. So we're going to talk about where you do not want to hit first. It's like, I don't know if you've ever heard of sales, like he who speaks first loses. This is he who hits there first loses. So we're going to stop doing that this season, right, guys? All right, now we're going to talk about winning plays off second serves. So many league teams, they're playing other teams that have a powder puff second serve, and they don't take near enough advantage of it. Their first instinct is always just to hit, maybe down the line, or not even think about it, or communicate with their partner. We're going to talk about how you can set up actual plays that you can plan that when your opponent serves that weak ball, you and your partner are on the same page, you know where the ball is going, and you know how to end that point. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to talk about the ticking time bomb. All right? When you go to the net, just know you're playing with a ticking time bomb. And if you don't put the ball away in a certain number of shots, you can forget it. Don't even worry about going to the net. So we're going to, first of all, talk about that ticking time bomb, and then you and your partner should decide, hey, how often do we want to go to the net? There's lots of teams out there right now, even on the pro tour, playing with 2 people back. You know, old school people would tell you, hey, you got to get to the net to win a doubles. Well, if you're looking at the tour, even on the men's tour, some teams stay back, right? I like to get to the net, okay? I'm not telling you that you don't win at the net in doubles, because I go to the net when I play doubles. But you don't always have to. All right, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to talk about the return of serve poach. I'm talking about poaching. You've always heard of, maybe you're taking some league lessons with your coach, you've always heard of, hey, let's poach on the serve. You know, your partner serves it in, then you poach. I don't like that, right? You have your partner serve one, you poach at the wrong time, that's 1 point you lose, and all of a sudden they get a lucky return. You make a silly mistake, you're down love 40, right? I'm not a big fan up into a certain level of poaching on your own serve. I like poaching on the other team's serve. So we're going to talk about how to do that, how to run plays doing that, and where to hit once you poach, and what time to move, because you don't want to leave too early. All right, and then finally we're going to talk about the craziest serve formation you've never thought of. I promise you, you've never thought of this. And it's going to be really cool because if you and your partner have a certain weakness, let's say your partner has like 0 backhand and they're serving on the ad side and they just cannot win a point when they serve it in and that person hits the return to serve to their backhand and you guys just like, oh, we just can't win a point. I'm going to teach you guys how you can get in a serve formation to where your partner will not have to hit 1 backhand on their serve. You're going to love me for that. So if this sounds really cool, you're going to be able to join me tomorrow live, and you can chat with me, ask me all kinds of questions as we're going through this. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be totally unique and new. So just fill out the form, and then I'll be able to send you the detailed information on where to meet me tomorrow night, 8:30. So that would be Thursday night, February 6th, 8:30 p.m. All right, so I hope to see you on the